Hey everybody, it's Dr. Maya Alapin, Mama Soul Doc. I am not a medical doctor or a mental health care practitioner. So I'm about to give my Friday incubator class, and I'm going to talk today about developing a product, a hypnosis product. What I want to talk about in this video is one of the topics that is going to come up as we discuss this production of a hypnosis product, which is, should I charge by the hour or should I charge by the session? And of course, we all know that the traditional therapy model, EMDR, NLP, lots of different types of internal family systems, lots of types of therapy are by the session, by the package, or by the hour. And so that's what we would naturally think to do. But what I'm doing with the hypnosis is not the same. The reason it's not the same is because this method works quickly. It's a fast method, and it was designed that way. So it would not stand to reason to say, hey, you need a huge package of this. I mean, unless somebody wanted a yearly commitment to hypnosis for some reason, which is possible. But if someone comes for a transformation or comes to solve a problem, it doesn't make sense to say this is going to go on for weeks or months, because that's not what the product is. The product is saying this is a way to sort of hack or biohack into the subconscious mind that works immediately or very fast. And so if we're selling an hourly product, it's not congruent with the skill set that you're learning inside of this hypnosis approach. So another way to think about it is, it does take a lot of energy, my energy, to facilitate transformation. It's not just, I show up to work and, I can do 20 an hour or 20 a day. Not at all. I can't do 3 a day anymore. It's just too tiring. I used to be able to. So it takes energy, it takes focus, it takes physical energy, mental, emotional. So if your business plan is to charge $100 an hour, you're going to need like 100 clients a month to make, 10 grand. So that doesn't square with how much time you have physically and emotionally to create this in each person, or to facilitate this in each person. So it's very important that from the hypnotist point of view, that you think about the expenditure of time and energy which is required to actually create this much impact. So the pricing has to reflect what is actually happening, which is a big expenditure of energy on your behalf, which creates a lot of momentum in the client right away. So let's use an analogy. I have a lawyer, for example, right? A custody lawyer. How much does this person charge? A lot. If this person charged me 75 or $100 an hour, would the quality of service be what I want it to be? Of course not, because you can't fit that much thinking, reading, writing motions, appearing in court into however many hours it takes to make a living at $100 an hour. So that just doesn't stand to reason. It's impossible. Doctors are the same, dentists are the same. In fact, you can think about, if you go to the dentist, when you go to the dentist, would you prefer to pay one dentist who does, let's say, a crown faster, that is pretty likely to have good results, that's going to have a permanent improvement effect on your mouth and on your health? Would you rather pay that person, let's say $2,500 or $3,500 to see them for 45 minutes? Or would you rather pay the dentist down the street, $80 an hour, 6 or 8 times for the same result? No, of course you would rather get it done, be sure that the service is going to be done right. Does that mean that that person, that dentist, has to guarantee the whole future of your dental health? No, of course not. But the point is that the investment in the correction being done right and being done effectively and being done professionally will have a very positive long-term impact on your health. So the mind is no different. In fact, the mind is probably more specialized in a way, because it's so subtle and it's so particular to each person. So when we're working with the mind, it's the same dentist model, which is make the correction complete, accurate, predictable, permanent, side effect free. Let the person not, suffer through the experience, but have them be as comfortable as possible, and get that shit done. Fix it. Just get it done. You don't need to have a whole song and dance about why and how it's done. It just is, like the dentist gets it done. Then your pricing reflects that dependability or that professionalism. So pricing by the hour is implicitly telling not only you, but also your clientele, I'm not sure how good this is going to work, how well this is going to work. I don't know how much time this is going to take. But if you went to the dentist and they were like, well, you need a crown and I might need to see you 3 times, I might need to see you 5, might be 8 times, I can't really tell you, I mean, how would you feel about that? Would you feel well taken care of and supported? Probably not. So the point here is the whole notion, the whole basis of the traditional system is hedged on this idea that the whole thing is up in the air and it might take a really super long time. But that's not true for me. In the skill set that I'm using and in the approach that I'm teaching, the Soulsway hypnosis, the advanced conversational style, I can predict. I can predict that it's going to be fast. I can predict that it's going to be effective. And I bill accordingly so that I can give each client the time and attention that I need to. A misconception that we have about our, I think, relationship to the clients is that we're selling them ourselves. We're selling them our energy. We're selling them our presence. We're selling them our time. They need us to get better. But that's not true. Everything they need is inside of themselves. They need a catalyst. That's true. They need help. They need support. Yes, they do. But they don't need you in their life. You're just a professional person who does a job. You're not going to become their friend. You're not going to become their, spouse. So it's really important that the commitment and the exchange of energy is not for time. It's not for you. It's for the impact you have on their path, which is huge, as you can see from all my reviews. It's really important to focus on that the result is the key, and that getting it done in a safe, effective, permanent, fast, predictable, comfortable way is worth your price. Doing that for an hourly wage, even, a good hourly wage, just doesn't make sense, because in the end, it'll wear you out as the professional. So I hope this helps you understand the strategy of pricing by impact and by result and by guarantee of safety, because that's how I see what I'm providing to my customers. And it allows my business to operate on schedule and on a commitment level that works for me as well as for the clients. And that makes a huge difference because everyone's happy. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. This is Mama Soul Doc in Santa Fe, New Mexico today. Thanks for listening.